Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to WWE 2K22 MyRise. And today, we are back with Wolverine after our loss in the previous episode. If you haven't seen it, have a look at it. It was frustrating. But today is the time to get our frustration out. And what better way than to beat people up? That's why we're here, that's why we're here, and this is why Wolverine is who he is. So that is the plan for today. We are going to beat people up.
You know what one of my favorite sounds in the world is? Hearing the crack of a kendo stick over someone's back. I heard it at the first event I went to, and it's stuck with me ever since. I would love to see how vicious you could be with a kendo stick in your hand.
And his opponent from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews!
Byron, for my money, the only thing more impressive than the physique of Apollo Crews is his ability inside the ring.
Without question, for years we talked about the potential of Apollo Crews, but now Crews realizing that potential here in WWE.
And the change in attitude has earned him both the Intercontinental and United States Championships.
Listen, let's talk about Apollo. Let's talk about the fact that I have talked to countless legends who say that this man is the future of our industry.
So Wolverine's first victim to lay his frustration on is Apollo Crews. Now Apollo Crews shouldn't really be in the ring with Wolverine. I don't think he has any kind of ability close to Wolverine currently. But he's the victim, has been chosen for us. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure he understands. The only reason he's here is because Wolverine needs someone to beat up. And it started off well for Wolverine. Apollo Crews now fighting back, which is not what kind of we expected, to be fair. A nice reversal there for Wolverine. And he takes Apollo Crews down. Now, this is all to do with losing the Universal Championship in the last episode. Like I say, if you haven't seen it, give it a look. It was a frustrating match, and Kevin Owens definitely didn't deserve to win. He kind of caught us unawares right near the end. Time for the kendo stick on Apollo Crews. This was the whole point of this match, was to attack him with a kendo stick as much as possible, so that is the plan. They'll leap out of Kevin Owens' book there with the rolling cannonball from Wolverine, paying homage to the guy he intends to win his championship back at some point in the future. Kendo stick broken on Apollo Crews there. Now we've got to go and find another one and make sure Apollo Crews understands that we mean business. Second kendo stick in our hands. Time to beat him up a bit more. There we go, straight across the forehead there, twice to the forehead of Apollo Crews. And Wolverine kind of stood there for a minute and goes, "You still here? You still here? You still want more?" Apollo Crews is fighting back, which is not really what we wanted. But I'm sure Wolverine can take this. Needs to quickly get things back inside. Nice reversal. And throwing Apollo Crews to the outside. I think we know what's coming next. It's going to be the 10 beats to the chest. That is going to really leave a mark on Apollo Crews from the end of this. And down he goes on the outside. And Wolverine, favoured move to the top rope. It's going to be an elbow from the top rope to the chest, or to the back in fact, of Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews squirming in pain there. Wolverine back underneath the ring. What's he looking for now? It's going to be another kendo stick. They've already done the objective. It's just trying to beat Apollo Crews up. And another kendo stick broken on Apollo Crews there. He's really taken a beating so far. Apollo Crews though trying to fight back. Not doing too badly with it. Wolverine into the turnbuckle there. Nearly nearly had a moonsault land, but Wolverine getting his knees up just in time. Apollo Crews being taken down one more time. What a lariat there. Apollo Crews seems to be struggling to really withstand this punishment from Wolverine. Wolverine is nowhere near finished, bouncing Apollo Crews off the edge of the ring there. And I think Wolverine's looking at the announcer's desk. It's not something we've managed to achieve so far. We've always wanted to put something through the announcer's desk, but we've not managed to achieve it. Maybe this is the time we do. Apollo Crews there. Moving against it. Can we get him there? Struggling to try and figure out how we do it, to be fair. I need to probably have a look at the control scheme and just see how we actually do it. Wolverine struggling to really put him on there. I just can't seem to get it to work the way I wanted to. Bouncing off the announcer's desk once again. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. Wolverine's quite happily taking control of Apollo Crews. He's not really having a chance to fight back, but the whole point was to try and put him onto that announcer's desk and put him through it at least as a kind of punishment. But I just can't seem to manage to make it work. Into the power bomb, but next to the announcer's desk, not on it, unfortunately. But Apollo Crews is definitely down and out. He's done as much damage as I think he can handle. This is going to be time for Wolverine to finish this. So into the corner, Wolverine puts Apollo Crews. We've seen this before. We know what's coming. Berserker charge. But no, Apollo Crews fighting back, avoids the Berserker charge, and then puts Wolverine above his head. I think we've seen this before as well from Apollo Crews. Gorilla press to a standing moonsault, and Wolverine is in trouble. After all that punishment, Apollo Crews has the pin, but it's a strong kick out by Wolverine after one. That was unexpected. I didn't think he was going to make that kind of comeback. And now Apollo Crews has the kendo stick. Wolverine very quickly moving out of the way. Now elbows to the face of Apollo Crews. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that from Apollo Crews. And Apollo Crews fighting back still here. Wolverine down again. Wolverine could be in trouble. It's one, it's two. No, Wolverine kicking out. That could have lost in the match there, and we do not want to lose. The whole point is to air our frustration. At least Apollo Crews is now giving us a match, taking him a little while to get himself into it. Wolverine now needs to show some resilience, get rid of some of that anger at least. Apollo Crews taking Wolverine down again, not going for the pin there, interestingly, and picking Wolverine up effortlessly there and putting him back down again. Wolverine does seem to be struggling to really make an impact now. So all that damage we did early, it's not working. We just can't seem to get back to Apollo Crews here. Grabbing Apollo Crews in midair there, slamming him down to the mat before picking him back up. And it's going to be, can we do something this time? I've been struggling to get this move to work against the ropes as well. I'm not too sure how that's going to happen, but I need to figure out how I'm doing that wrong. Wolverine though, instead of going Berserker charge this time, it's been reversed once he's gone for the Brutal Claw instead. Brutal Claw to Apollo Crews, and Apollo Crews is down. And Wolverine ready to finish this. He's had his fun. He's got some anger out on Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews really did try to fight back, but it's going to be Weapon X. Apollo Crews down. And Wolverine going for the pin. It is one. It is two. And it is three. The inevitable win that we all kind of assumed at the start of the match. Apollo Crews did fight back, so full credit to him for giving it a go. But after the beating he took with the kendo stick and outside the ring, it was really only going to be one winner. But is one opponent enough to air our frustration on? Probably not. So there is one more to come. So that is Kendo Carnage complete. And we're going to have a look at Robin Ray. She seems to have something for us too. Let's find out what.
My podcast listeners absolutely love to cheer on a villain. After all, morality and playing fair can be a bit stale. So they'd lose their minds to see you crush someone's dreams and body in a no DQ match.
An excellent high flyer carrying on the Mysterio name. This is going to be good. And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dominik Mysterio.
Byron, think about where Dominik made his debut. At SummerSlam.
slam.
You cannot ask for a higher pressure situation, yet Dominik Mysterio thrived and showed how much he has truly learned from the guidance of his father, Rey Mysterio.
Dominik certainly wise beyond his years. He can do things in the ring that sometimes takes others years to learn.
Dominik makes his dad, Rey Mysterio, proud every single time he competes.
I've got a feeling Dominik Mysterio is going to make his dad even prouder here tonight.
Wolverine versus Dominik Mysterio. Rob and Ray had this for us, and this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to really air our frustration out. Let's take out someone who is new to WWE, or fairly new at least, but in no way comes close to Wolverine standards, and this is what Wolverine needs to prove now. Apollo Crews pleasantly surprised at how well he did. Wolverine this time can't fully in control against Apollo Crews, but let Apollo Crews back into the match. This time, Dominik is not getting anywhere close to that standard. And under the ring already, but it's no disqualification match. And Wolverine has picked up a chair. And it's to the head of Dominik Mysterio and to the leg. It's punishment time from Wolverine to Dominik. Dominik very quickly knocking the chair out after taking 2 shots. And Dominik now taking Wolverine down. Dominik fighting back. Full credit to him. He is trying. Admittedly, I don't think he's at the same standard of Wolverine, as Wolverine puts him down once again. But I like the fact he's given it a go. Kendo stick coming out next for Wolverine. Very quick, he grabbed by Dominik there. He knew the trouble he was going to be in if Wolverine could use that. And very quick again, stopping Wolverine being able to pick up the kendo stick and use it. But I think it's probably not a good idea to antagonise Wolverine at this point. He's still trying to deal with the fact he lost to Kevin Owens when he shouldn't have done. It was a surprise loss, I felt at the time, and I still do. Wolverine hasn't quite dealt with the fact that Kevin Owens kind of cheated his way into things, but actually came away as the champion. So because of that, Wolverine needs to air his frustration. If he didn't do this now, he'd be doing it on other people. So it's better to do it in proper sanctioned matches in a way, isn't it? A few hits to the kendo stick. Kendo stick breaks against Dominik Mysterio there. Nice little duck underneath by Wolverine, and then elbows to Dominik. Dominik didn't quite work towards the barrier there. But another big lariat takes Dominik Mysterio down. And Wolverine feeding his chest to the crowd. It is I am, or should be, the Universal Champion, is basically what he's telling people. And Wolverine still taking out his frustration on Dominik against the steel steps there. So no disqualification match, there's no count out. It doesn't matter how long we're out here for. Wolverine looking for a table now. You can see how much he really wants to punish anyone he's in the ring with. Table is now inside. We're going to put it against the corner. I think that's probably the better option. Dominik in the ring though, trying to take it against Wolverine, and he puts Wolverine into the corner. What's Dominik got planned here? He's going up top for the punches to the face, but Wolverine very quick to knock him down and going to town on Dominik once again. But Dominik kicking back, fighting his way back into this, and he's actually doing a bit of damage here. Nice DDT from Dominik there. Dominik may have something in the locker. Maybe we've underestimated Dominik Mysterio. Elbow from Dominik misses though. Wolverine uses that move himself. He knows how to avoid it. Into the turnbuckle Dominik goes, and it's no. It was the Berserker charge, but no. Dominik moved out the way of it, and Dominik has countered it with the 619. Dominik with the 619 now, but Wolverine counters that and pulls the legs of Dominik through the ropes. Both signature moves countered by both men there, and Wolverine now is seeing it's time to finish it. Against the table Dominik goes, missing with the flying punch there, but instead we're going to go and powerbomb Dominik Mysterio through the table as the table explodes under the pressure and the weight of Dominik, and we're going to finish him off now And that's going to be it. I don't think Dominik's got anything left. It's 1. It's 2. It's... No. Dominik kicking out around 2.5. This kid has fight. I'll give him that. But Wolverine has a lot of anger. So to be fair, the match carries on. Only in Wolverine's benefit at this point. Another pin by Wolverine. It was 1. And a kick out just after 1 there. Strong kick out by Dominik, but seemed to be out of instinct rather than anything else. I think if Dominik had the choice to leave, he probably would at this point. Wolverine is not going to stop until he's done. Taking Dominik down again. Wolverine seems to have something else in mind now. Throwing Dominik into the turnbuckle again. And it's going to be Berserker charge against Dominik Mysterio. Taking him down. And I think Wolverine is done. Wolverine setting Dominik Mysterio up. He's ready. He's patient. He's waiting. And it's going to be Wolverine's revenge by Wolverine on Dominik Mysterio. And that is going to be it. I can't see Dominik coming back from this now. But Wolverine is not done. We said we was going to air a frustration. Let's do it properly. Let's finish this off with a bang. It's going to be Weapon X by Wolverine on Dominik Mysterio. He's not good enough from this. We're going for the pin. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. Wolverine gets his frustrations out, not just against Apollo Crews, but also on Dominik Mysterio. And I hope he feels better. I think he will. It will take some time to get over that shock loss to Kevin Owens. Just the way it went down wasn't the way he wanted it to happen. And I think that's what really grinds against Wolverine. But there is plenty more championships to be won in the future, I'm sure. Now we're going to have a quick look through social media. We'll get a few thank yous for the matches we just did. Dominik's not there apologising or, you know, moaning or anything, luckily. But it is done. That is today's episode finished. We just need to take our frustration out against our loss from last episode. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look. It was an interesting finish to the match. If you are enjoying the series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episode does help as well. And we'll be back with more WWE 2K22 MyRise very, very soon.